Hey anglers, Captain Lance Valentine. Spring has sprung, and March at the Teaching Fishing Anglers Club, we're going to show you some tips and tricks that you need to get on these early season fish, no matter where you fish in the upper Midwest, the walleye range we'll call it. So what are we going to cover here in March? Well, we're going to talk about what spring actually is. What really is spring? What is the timing of spring? What are some things that tell us that spring is actually here and we can start thinking about early season walleye fishing? We're going to talk about natural factors. What's happening to the water? What's happening to the fish themselves? What's happening to nature around us? What is starting to happen below the surface of the water that's telling us that spring is here? And more importantly, telling our walleye that spring is here. It's time to start doing some very, very specific things. If you know those things, you can get on some fish. What's going on with the bait fish? What kind of bait fish are available? What should you know about bait fish so you can catch more walleyes this season? What are some basic movements that walleyes are doing? What are they looking for? What are they, how much are they moving every day? Where are they transitioning from? Where are they in the wintertime and where are they heading to as we run into springtime? Now, we're going to cover those movements and all those factors in detail for something we've never done before. We traditionally focus on Lake Erie and Detroit River, and we're not going to do that this year. We're going to focus on all of the options that the upper Midwest gives us. So we're going to cover all of these spring factors to help you catch more fish this spring. We're going to talk about them in rivers that have a resident walleye population. We're going to talk about what happens in rivers where you get a migratory push of fish like we have here in Detroit River, St. Clair River, Saginaw River. We're going to talk about how these walleyes act in early spring in eutrophic lakes, mesotrophic lakes, and oligotrophic lakes. So no matter where you fish, we're going to cover your lake type. And then we're going to wrap up talking about reservoirs. Some of the most overlooked fishing in our part of the world are small reservoirs, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 acres that have great populations of walleye. A lot of anglers don't fish them because they just don't know they're there. We're going to cover how to catch spring walleyes in all of those locations. So stay tuned for the Teaching Fishing Anglers Club. March is full of excitement. Spring has sprung, and we're going to help you catch more fish by explaining to you what you need to look for when you head out this spring. Spring walleye prep coming this month in the Teaching Fishing Anglers Club.